Thank
All
you.
right, Lieutenant
very
Sean
much.
Eaton with the New Hampshire State Police joins us over the phone now.
Lieutenant, the snow is coming down out there. Are you hearing about any accidents and spinouts out there?
We do have quite a couple going on at the moment, mostly on 93, a couple on 393, and one on 95. It seems like the commuter traffic, a lot of folks are heeding the warnings of trying not to go out, so traffic seems to be a bit lighter than normal. As of 11 o'clock, the state police have covered 34 crashes or vehicles off the road and 7 motorist assists.
And the crashes that you've been dealing with, are they minor, hopefully?
So far, nothing major that I've been made aware of. It seems like most of them are sliding into snowbanks and getting pulled out or towed on their way.
And Lieutenant, I'm just wondering, are you finding that people are clearing the snow off of their vehicles before they head out onto the road? I know we always like to give the reminder of Jessica's Law when we're dealing with a snowstorm like this.
Yes, we do appreciate that. A lot of people do heed that advice, and if they don't, then we'd like to take action and remind them of the reasons to do that and the consequences of failing to do that.
Lieutenant, what have you seen as far as those 30-plus crashes or slide-offs? Is it people just maybe going a little bit too fast or not heeding the warnings? What are you seeing? What's causing this?
It's generally driving too fast for conditions. That's the main cause of these vehicles going off the road. That's what we're seeing.
Now, is it challenging for troopers to respond to these crashes when the conditions out there are slippery, when the visibility is down?
It is, actually. That's a great question. Obviously, we want people to slow down because of the road conditions, and we have to slow down to get to these as well. We try to get them expediently as possible, but we're limited in how fast we can get there as well.
And of course, we have that move over law as well, and it's really hard, I think, when people don't have a plowed stretch of highway to kind of move over to, which makes things a little bit tricky out there for you guys.
That's true. We just ask folks to slow down, do the best you can when you see a highway emergency and any color flashing lights. Just slow down and move over. Give yourself plenty of time to stop and react to any potential hazard. Obviously, the snow is coming down pretty heavily, and visibility is kind of limited with the gusting wind as well. So that's even more of a reason to slow down, make sure your lights are on, and just keep an eye out for those hazards.
Yeah, and Lieutenant, do your crews take any extra precautions if they are responding to slide-offs or driver assists on the highways, knowing that there are slick conditions out there? Do they take any extra precautions on the side of the road?
Especially when visibility is limited and the road conditions are bad, we do wear high visibility garments. We'll place flares when we're able to do that to try to give traffic as much advance warning as possible, or set another cruiser if they're available further down the road just to get people to slow down.
Yeah, we want you all to be safe out there. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Sean Eaton with New Hampshire State Police, joining us this morning.